Good morning and welcome to a home vlog. I just looked out the window and our palm trees have started to flower.
Oh yeah.
And palm trees are fantastic. When they flower, they're very annoying.
Palm trees are a lot more maintenance than I think people realize.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they just like dump these little yellow flowers everywhere.
That's like, and it's a lot of pollen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have date palms, oh man. Date palms are very nice, but they like get stinky.
Oh yeah, and it's also like, it's not great for the animals. Some animals are like not supposed to be eating the fruit that comes off.
Right.
So, there you go.
Starting this video off with a banger.
This is our video about why you should not have palm trees in your yard.
They look pretty great though.
No, we do. We love them. We love them.
I want to get gardenias.
Well, so something that is happening today that I'm kind of curious about. So we are getting our full house Brita filtration and like water softener system, which I was reading a lot of your comments because I was curious to see A, if you guys have it, and B, if you think it's a good idea.
Right.
And all of the comments that people left said, if you did have it, you loved that it changed your life. Or that it was something that you were looking into, which made me feel really good. I was like, okay, I think we made the right choice. It's not cheap, but I think it is like an investment into your
investment into the house.
Well, into your like health, I think.
Yeah. So when we first moved into this house, our water heater was a solar hot water heater, and so what that did is it pumped the water from the hot water heater up to the roof, let it sit up there for a second, get hot by the sun, and then come back down. And we had to take that off the roof because our water is so hard that it ate through the side of it, and then water was just spraying out and leaking into our house. Yeah,
so we actually had like a roof leak from it.
Yeah.
Which was not good.
So we took that off, but like, we could have it back now.
I don't know. I feel like that's something I'd want to look into more and see. Because I would love to be able to like heat, we have a hot tub, and I would love to be able to like heat the hot tub.
Oh no, this is different. This is just our regular like shower hot water heater.
Oh, well our
that we took down.
Oh, okay. But right, we still have water that gets hot. It's not like we have cold water.
We have a regular hot water heater, but like this was free hot water.
Yeah.
You know, like we weren't using any electricity to heat the water.
Right.
And then I had to take that down, so our hot water heater bill went up. You know, still uses the sun because we still have solar. It's a big complex thing. It's fine.
But the thing that I was bringing it up though too is I want to see if it makes any difference with like the yard, like
different water though.
Yeah. Oh, it's not the same water.
Yeah, it's different water.
Oh, it's not the like that's like the outside street water.
That's reclaimed water.
Like for the sprinklers.
For the sprinklers.
What about the hose?
The hose, that's regular. That's our tap water. Yeah.
Okay.
So we could spray the plants with our hose.
Well, I just remember as a kid, like, and I was a kid in the 80s, so this is, you know, a long time ago. But I just also, somebody posted something where they talked about being like the late 1900s.
That's what we were from. We're from the late 1900s.
I was like, what the heck? Why is that a thing?
Because that's what it is.
But that's like, that sounds crazy. So anyway.
My parents are from the mid-1900s. I
think that's like literally insane. That makes no sense. That does not compute in my brain at all. Right? I don't like it. Like, well, I don't know. Anyway, but so I was a kid in the 80s and I did drink out of like the hose and stuff.
We drank out of the hose all the time.
Yeah, it was almost like a fun thing. Like, can I drink out of the hose? You know, you're outside playing in the yard and
just running through the sprinkler. I feel like that was probably not safe. Right. Because your hose is made of like rubber or plastic. Just drinking straight credit cards worth of plastic every time you're you're doing something that's not good for you for sure. Jackson, it tasted bad too. Oh yeah, it wasn't, and it was always so hot when it first came out. Like, and I just like Jackson will never have that. I'm never gonna let Jackson drink out of the hose. Like we actually have, so when we put our kitchen outside, we put in like a filtered sink. The sink is filtered water, so you could drink out of the sink outside and it's like completely filtered, just like if it were coming out of our fridge, you know, filtered thing. And when the guy came the other day to like show us how bad our water was, he tested that water, the filtered water in the sink and the filtered water in the fridge, and he's like, oh, this is okay. Yeah, it was still hard water, but it didn't have like the chlorine and stuff in it. Yeah, so like it's just so funny like how things change in a matter of, I guess, decades. I guess it's been decades. You know what I'm excited for? What? Now that we're gonna have a filter on the outside of the house,
Then we'll also have the refrigerator filter and the outside filter.
We're gonna be so
double filtered.
So pure water.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Right?
I am excited about that. But I also wonder too what it means for, like you guys were saying, you'll definitely notice your hair will be like softer. You'll definitely notice it in your skin. I can't wait to see those things.
Right?
I don't know. Anyway, that's what's happening today. I know we're talking about it a lot, but it's like an exciting
I'm just scared to be slimy though. I know you're not slimy.
Well, somebody said that you get used to it. Like the guy who came to do the whole like, you know, presentation, he's like, it is like a weird feeling, but you do get used to it over time. And then somebody in the comments said the same thing. They're like once you notice how your skin feels, your hair feels, like it'll be worth it. So I don't know, you know, everything's like a little give and take. Nothing is 100% perfect.
Right? It's like when I buy cameras.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's like.
Nothing is ever a perfect camera. It was so funny because everybody talks about that little DJI.
Oh yeah.
And I overheard somebody talking about it. Somebody was walking down everybody has this little camera.
Yeah.
It's like the new thing at Walt Disney World. You see hundreds of them.
Oh.
And I was like walking next to somebody and some stranger walked up to them and they're like, "Oh, how do you like that camera?" And they're like, "I don't know. I don't think I have the settings right on it." And I was like,
"Oh.
Uh-oh."
But you love that.
Love the settings?
You love doing that. That's
I know I do.
Yeah.
But
like setting things up.
Yeah.
Even when we were at Legoland, we were at a media event for the Ferrari, the big Ferrari made out of Legos. And one of the girls that was there, she had the camera and she's like, "I don't know what, like, I don't think this is right." And you had to set up her camera.
Yeah.
So was it easy?
Yeah. I mean, I knew how to do it.
Well, so there you go. This is the camera made for you.
It's a camera made for me. I'm going to buy 7 of them. Here's what I got to do today.
Ooh.
So we have somebody that comes out and does our pool chemicals for us. If you have a pool, it's the best way to go. Like a lot of people are like, I can do my own pool stuff, but like it saves you so much stress just to like have a guy come out and do it. But they're like, every once in a while they sell me something and they're like, "By the way, your filter container is leaking all over the place. You need to replace it." And I was like, "Oh man." So I have to go out there and replace this thing now. This is like the container for the pool filter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to replace it because the one out there has been like painted by the people that painted the house and stuff like that. And it kind of looks old and grungy and it's leaking. So I'm excited to have like the new hotness in there.
Oh yeah, look at that. I think we should paint it yellow.
Oh, brother.
And it'll look like a minion.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Which minion?
Tim.
Tim.
He's the one with the cone head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Or we could paint it white and it could be like Eve.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun. So Tim's gonna go outside and he's gonna set up a time lapse this time of himself doing the thing.
I will. I felt like Mr. Rogers just then.
Why? Oh, because you're putting your shoes on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish editing the Hollywood Studios anniversary video.
Oh.
And the baby's asleep right now. Oh, let me show you. There he is, a little sleeping babe. So he currently has 3 teeth coming in. He's got 2 on top and 1 on the bottom. And it's just really been messing with his like whole schedule, his sleep schedule, his eating schedule. Everything's just been like a little bit thrown off. So today his nap started like a little bit later, but I think he's just gonna have 1 nap today because we're still kind of transitioning into 1 nap. But then there are days where he needs 2. So we just kind of let him tell, you know, we look for the signs that he's tired and we don't keep him up. You know, if he needs to sleep, we let him sleep. So today I think is gonna be a 1 nap day, but every day is different.
I'm excited because I get to use my new wrench.
What is it?
This is my new wrench.
Oh, it looks weird.
I bought this wrench a while ago because I knew that I would need it one day. It's called a strap wrench.
Oh.
Put it around the pipe, then you crank it down like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I did it.
Look at you.
Do have a little tiny bit of prep work to do on this. I got to put the pressure gauge on there and the relief valve on there. But something that was nice is this came with the filter element in it already. So like I got this thing and a new filter. All right, we're all set up and ready to take it on out and put it in place. All right, so there you have it. That is the pool pump filter has been replaced. One day I'd like to redo all this plumbing. You can see it's kind of sitting crooked. This like pad has kind of sunk a little bit. There used to be a heater over here that's not here anymore. And like I've replaced the pool pump. So it's kind of like, you know, a lot of extra joints in there that don't need to be in there. So I'd like to replace everything here one day. But it's not really that important because it is working. And it is running. You can see some more joints right there. It's just like 2 couplings right in a row. 3 couplings. There's another one down there on the other side of this. It's just like excess stuff that doesn't exactly need to be there. But it does need to be there, but like if it were cleaner looking, I'd be happy. Yeah, this guy's sitting a little crooked. I might try to like cock it to the side a little bit. Still a little crooked, but better than it was. You can see we're flowing real good too. There's that like 6 PSI right there. Don't need to clean the filter because it came with a new one. And this is the old one over here. Like I said, it got painted. It's not looking the best. So I think just doing this myself saved me like $300 because this was $700 and they wanted to charge me $1,100 to do it. Let me ask you guys something. So these little coupling adapters came with the filter housing. The ones that were out there are totally fine. So I just used the ones that were out there. What do you do with something like this when you get items that come with something else that you're not using? Do you throw them out or do you keep them? Because I feel like I've kept a lot of stuff like this and it has just accumulated. So I don't want to keep it, but I feel like I should because like, what if I need this? This is something that is good. Like it's still good. What am I doing like getting rid of it? This is a conundrum. With a rebel, yeah.
Buddy, look at that hair.
You want to go to mommy? Is that what it is?
Oh no, what's on the ground? He's pointing at something on the ground.
No, he's trying to go to you.
Oh.
He loves you.
I love you too, buddy.
So he's always like,
look at this hair.
Let me get to mommy. Look at it, you got a little mohawk going?
So
and a little, like, whatever that is.
He's got like a little mullet, but his first haircut is scheduled for the end of the month at the Harmony Barbershop. And I'm conflicted because I don't want to cut his hair yet. You don't want to cut your hair yet, buddy. I want you to have cool hair for a long time.
I mean, he can grow it back out again, but I feel like going into summer, it's a good idea to get a little shorter haircut.
His hair is so like wispy and thin.
Yeah.
Are you still tired?
He yawning?
He's just like the cutest little like love bug. My little baby.
He definitely does crave hugs.
Yeah.
Like no matter what.
We love to hug. We
could hug each other for 24 hours a day.
We're big huggers.
And he'd be like, please, may I have some more?
What's down there?
Look at what?
You want to show me? Can you show me? Show me. Oh, this? Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
That's the good stuff. Look at that. Look at this one. Whoa. Oh,
so he's like...
he said, okay, I'm good.
I just want to hug.
Oh, I love you, buddy.
Yeah, look at him.
I will like miss... So Jackson loves hugs too, but he doesn't like to hug as long as the baby does.
Jackson likes to do jump hugs, where he jumps on you with his full weight and then hugs you.
That's true. But this little guy is just like such a little lovey-dovey. He just like loves... I know I love you. It'll just be... If it were up to me, this vlog would just be an hour of this.
Oh yeah. Have you noticed that he does this a lot, where he like puts his hand in like underneath his little chest?
He goes like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like the best baby. You really are. Yeah. Oh, he said, I don't know about that. I disagree.
It reminded me of, seriously, how good was double bingos?
So, okay, you know Instagram. You know Instagram. I go on Instagram and I look for like organizational stuff. I follow a lot of people who do like organizing or like those aesthetically like pleasing, you know, fridge people, that kind of stuff. And it's more so just because it's like it's satisfying to watch, you know? I've been looking at stuff because we're gonna redo our laundry room, and I'd like to also redo our garage just to, so we can use the space more wisely. And then I was looking at it and this lady came up and she had stuff for like organizing a playroom. And on that same like reel or whatever the video, she showed this couch slide, and I was like, oh my gosh, Jackson would just lose his mind. We should get this couch slide. So we got it, it just came.
Definitely in a lot more pieces than I thought it was gonna be.
Here's the picture on the side. So this is what it looks like. I don't know, what's the car thing?
That's the handles.
Oh, okay. So, oh, it looks like a car. Oh, fun. Okay, so it sits on your couch and you slide off the couch. It's just like a little slide. It's nothing major.
Yeah,
this is it. Yeah.
This is the...
But I just think Jackson's gonna love that, and I think the baby's gonna love it too.
Yeah, once the baby gets into sliding.
Yeah, but I think it's a short enough slide. I don't know.
And it has a long run out, so this is the run out.
Oh, okay.
So this goes on the ground.
Right.
And it gives them space to like...
What do you think, buddy? Are you dressing Peppa? Her name is Peppa. Yeah, what should she be? Should she wear her winter clothes? Yeah. Should she wear her... Let's see, we got this when we went to the opening of the Peppa Pig theme park. Should she wear maybe a chef? Or, oh, a fairy? She can dress up in like her Halloween costume. What do you think? Oh, this one's my favorite. Oh wait, well this one's good too, but where's my favorite one? This one, where she's going in the, she's got her swimming bathing suit on. I almost said swimming costume and then also bathing suit. Is this Peppa's house?
No.
Oh, you just want the stand? But you know what that's for, buddy? Let me show you. You put her, Peppa stands on it. Yeah, Peppa goes like this, watch, let me show you. Peppa goes like this. Boop. And then she stands. You just want the stand. That's not even the toy, buddy. Yeah. Baby. Look. Oh, the fan. Yeah, the fan's not on right now. Ah, Daddy's putting together the slide. Are you excited? You just like that? Because it kind of looks like some of your blocks, right? That's what I said. Should we put some clothes on Peppa? Here's her bathing suit. Look at that. She's gonna go swimming in the pool, bud. She's gonna go swimming in the pool. And maybe she'll wear a crown. She can be Queen Peppa of the swimming pool. What do you think? Queen Peppa of the swimming pool. Yeah, do you like that? Or maybe she could be like a fairy princess. Fairy Princess Peppa. No, not a fan of that one? Okay, what about if she wears a dress and a cool hat with fruit on it? Look at that, Peppa. It's so funny though, he just cares about the stand. It's like the cats who only care about the box that the thing came in. Daddy? Where's Daddy?
All right, so he has like the toy knife from the Ratatouille cooking set. But after lunch, we're gonna try to send Oliver down the slide. He's checking it out right now. Yeah. You like that? Was that fun?
All right, Tim just went to go pick up Jackson from school. He has the baby with him. I'm still finishing the video from the 35th anniversary of Hollywood Studios. I'm almost done. And then as soon as Jackson gets home, I'm excited for him to see his surprise. This slide, here it is. Honestly, lots of fun to be had right here. So I can't wait for him to see it. I think he's really gonna love it. And because it has the car detail on the side, I think he's gonna get a kick out of that too. But I think this is gonna be a hit. I'll link it if you guys are interested in it, but it was just on Amazon. So, but I will link it down below in case you wanna get it for your kids or yourself. I don't know the weight limit on this, but could be fun for the whole family.
Let's see, what do you see?
What do you see? What do you see? What do you think? You want to try it?
Yeah, I might like it. Please.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I might lie down with the pillow down.
Oh, try it. Let's see.
That might be faster.
Sit on the pillow.
I didn't know you were gonna sit on it. I thought you were gonna hold it. Let's see what happens.
And you can send your cars down it too, buddy.
Yeah, you can race your cars. You want to see Oliver go down? He needs help though. He can't go by himself, so Daddy's gonna help him, okay?
You ready?
Whee! All right. Was this a good surprise?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was very fun.
It is very fun, right? Oh geez, I just cleaned all this up.
Like, I want to play Nintendo.
Whoa!
Well, also,
This is very
they're here,
fun.
and they're going to install the water filtered water softener.
Oh yeah.
And they have to run off the Lowe's though really quick.
Well, they showed up a little bit late, so now we don't know if we're gonna have water to do dinner.
I think we will.
Is the water turned on?
It's still on right now.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
good news is they found a little leak too, so
Oh,
they're
really?
gonna fix it. Yeah.
A leak in what?
And the pipe outside.
Oh, dang.
There's like a relief valve outside.
Very
Yeah.
fun.
And
It's
yeah.
very fun. Oh yeah, it's like a rose. So this is the Mother's Day like picture collection on the TV. But so long story short, they're here.
They're here.
They're gonna be done soon. And we're gonna have soft water and filtered water.
Yeah.
And
This, we have another surprise for Jackson this weekend.
yeah, this is gonna be for that.
We need to have a tiny backpack for it.
We need to have a clear backpack for it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, look at you, cool dude. Oh, it's very tiny.
It's like a lounge fly.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is what they allow at venues nowadays.
Look at that,
Venues.
venue.
All right, so a little bit of a time jump has happened. It's now evening time. The boys are asleep now. The water filter and water softener are installed on the house. But here's what happened. So I'm back in the bathroom again. So while they were working on installing the water softener and the filter, Jackson used the bathroom. And after he was done using the bathroom, he went to go wash his hands. And I was like, oh no, don't do that. The water's turned off. And he's like, oh no, what do I do? I was like, well, we'll sanitize our hands with hand sanitizer right now. But he left the faucet on. So when they turned on the water came flying out of this faucet here in the bathroom. And so something happened in that process. So this is the hot water, right? If I switch it to cold, this is the only sink that does that. So that to me says that there is debris blocking something. So I've got to take this, you know, I'm going to start from the bottom. Right, I'm going to go down here, turn off the water here, take this hose off and see if when I turn water back on, does water come out of that? See if I see anything. If not, I have to take the faucet off and look at that, see if I can find where the clog is. It'll be a fun night. But I will say this. We are still waiting for like the hard water to like work its way out of the pipes. I think it'll probably be like, we'll be fully on filtered / soft water by like tomorrow or the next day. But
I bought some overalls.
Jen bought some overalls. I just tasted some water out of the fridge. I feel like I can already taste the difference.
Can you?
Yeah, and then when we did the boys' bath tonight,
Yeah.
the water looked different.
I feel like some of that is you being a little bit like...
But Jackson, when he walked in, he's like, this water is smooth.
Yeah, he did say that.
He said, I didn't like tell him anything about soft water or like the hardness of the water. I was like, we got new water. And he's like, this water is smooth. I was like, that's weird. That's a weird thing to say. But like, yes, it felt smoother.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me figure out this faucet. You got overalls. Look at you.
Look at me.
Like, it's so funny that this is what caused the entire sink to stop working.
What is it?
Just dirt.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to clean it out and we'll see if it works after that.
Was that just the cold side?
Just the cold side, yeah. I
Weird.
might take the hot side off just to double check it, but I think it was because it was on when they turned the water on.
Yeah.
And it was on the cold side. So this is the first place that the water went, whereas they were outside trying to flush it outside.
Okay.
So,
Ding dang.
yeah, such a little amount of dirt.
It really is. I'm excited because, so I'm doing laundry right now. I have to do the kids' laundry. But the guy, when he was selling us the whole house thing, he said, you're going to want to wash your clothes again without soap. So I'm going to wash these without soap because he said that hard water keeps the soap in the clothes. Huh? Remember when he said that?
Yeah.
So should I do that?
Maybe not this time.
Why not?
For the kids' clothes?
Get all the soap out.
We'll do it with our clothes. The kids' clothes are like the dirtiest clothes that we have.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I won't do it with this load. But I'm excited to do it in the future.
So I just wanted to let you guys know, plumbing issues, you don't want those. I'm going to show you why.
Oh.
Because if you have, and those people up north know this because their pipes will freeze, but if you have a pipe burst in your house, look at this. This is just the water that comes into our faucet. You ready?
Whoa.
Right? Just imagine that just spraying everywhere.
Why does it come out of the faucet so slow?
Because it goes through that filter thing.
Oh.
That's clogged.
Gotcha.
So.
What the heck?
What in the world is going on in these places?
Well, is it so that it can go up to the second floor? Is that why it's so like...
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Water pressure.
Yeah, pressure.
How does it work?
I was like, gushy. What's the word?
The water gushy. You know, everybody loves a good water gushy. And just like that, it works. Alright. I came outside to show you guys, this is what it looks like. This is it. The water softener. This is the filter, this is the rocks that goes in here. So this is both filter and softener. And there's a little computer underneath this thing. And then here's all the workings of it. Yeah. I don't know. There it is. I don't know much about water softeners. This one hopefully works. We met some people that said that they have this and it does work. There's all my salt down in there too. So I don't know. It's exciting. I think it's working. How do you know? So Jackson is 4 years old.
Yes.
And it's interesting when there are moments when you realize like, oh, he doesn't know what's going on at all. Like his brain is still developing, his emotions are running amok.
Yeah.
So today, on the way home from school, he has a music class, and he's like, we learned, what did he say it was? It was
G.
G.
Yeah.
And I guess that's sol.
Okay.
And he's
in the do re mi?
In do re mi fa sol.
It's so.
No, it's sol.
No, it's so. So.
No, I know what the song is.
Oh.
But it's sol.
In what?
In do re mi fa sol la ti do.
So a name I call myself?
No, so a needle pulling thread.
Oh.
But that's not. It's just a way to remember it. But the word is sol. It's the only 3-letter word, and Jackson tells me this constantly. He's like, that's the only one with 3 letters.
Okay.
Because it's sol.
All right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that until he started taking music classes either.
Okay.
But speaking of the Sound of Music and the Do Re Mi song in Sound of Music,
yeah,
Jackson knows that song. He sings it. He's like, we learned soul today, and he's like, and then he goes, what is a little pulling Fred? And I was like, who's Fred? I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, a little pulling Fred. And I go, oh, so a needle pulling thread. And he goes, no, that's not right. And
he's like, those aren't even real words.
I like explained to him, I was like, sewing is when you like, I went through the whole thing, like you have a needle that's like a sharp pointy piece of metal and you attach a thread to it, which is like a string.
But the only needle that he knows about is when he goes to the doctor and gets shots. So he's probably like, what are you talking about?
Well, then he also brought that up too. He's like, oh, so like a vaccine. I was like, yeah, that's the same, like the sharp pointy needle.
It's not the same though.
But the sharp pointy metal part at the end.
Right. That's
very similar to the needle that you used to sew through fabric.
So what I would have done is when we got home, because I wasn't with them, I was here because they were still installing the water heater, so I stayed home and I was working on the video. But I would have showed him a sewing kit and like, here's a needle and the thread.
Right.
Here's what a needle and thread is.
Right. I didn't think that this was going to be such a big deal. I was like, oh yeah, it's just like, it's this, you know, this, you can see I showed him like the seams on my shirt and I was like, that's what sewing is. That's what sewing is. People sew together fabric and things like that. And he's like, oh. And I go, he goes, I don't know, it's a little pulling thread. And I go, no, it's a needle. He goes, no, play the song. And so I played it and she says a needle pulling thread like very clearly. And then he just started crying because that's not what he wanted it to be. He wanted it to be, he was fine with the word thread.
Right.
He said it's a little pulling thread. And then he's like, maybe there's another version of that song on Spotify that's like kids singing it. And he's like, play the other one. And so I played the other one and he's like, he calmed down a little bit and he's like, see, I think it's both. And I was like, you're right, buddy. It is both.
It's so hard. It's so hard because I'm sure people will leave comments and say things like, you know, you shouldn't, like, you're not helping him by doing that, by saying like, because so when we went to Typhoon Lagoon and he asked, did I win? because everything is a race to him. Everything is like, did I win? Am I number one? Like, if we play a board game, he wants to win. And I think that's just like kids in general.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a him thing. I think it's like a little kid thing. And so when he got out of the slide, he said, because when we were going up to the slide, and I'll link the Typhoon Lagoon video down below if you haven't seen it. It was a lot of fun, but he said, let's race, because we did the body slides where you race. It's 3 slides that you race on. And we got down to the bottom and I was already out of the slide, and he said, did I win? And it wasn't the moment to like break his heart and tell him he didn't win.
Right.
And people in the comments were like, why did you tell him he won when he didn't win?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter, but then was not the time to have that conversation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going to have that conversation on video. I wasn't going to have that conversation and like ruin our day, because it would have, I don't know how he would have reacted.
Right.
Because it is such like a new thing for him to not win.
Right.
So I would rather have that conversation like at home, where he can be emotional and you know what I mean? So I think that.
So what do you do in the situation like this? Do you just like...
Not that he can't be emotional out in public. I don't want people to take that the wrong way, but like, I just wanted him to be in like a safe place.
Right.
Because little things are big things for 4-year-olds.
Right.
So people are probably like, what the heck? Like, why are you making it a big deal? But like, little things are big deals to little kids.
Right. So like, what do you do? Like, he's upset that he got the words wrong.
Yeah.
Like, he's allowed to be upset. I understand that.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I don't want him to be upset.
I think you just have to find the right time to have the conversation. Like in that moment, like you continuing to say like, this is what it is, this is what it is. It was just going to make him more upset.
Right.
So let's have that conversation like when he has calmed down and when we can talk about it calmly and when he can listen to the song like calmly. You know, I think there's like a time to do things. I don't think you have to tackle every problem or every situation with your kid like in the moment.
Right.
I think that's something that I've learned.
Right.
Is like there's like a time for everything. So
yeah.
I don't know, because it was something actually. I'm glad you brought it up, because it was something that I wanted to talk about as far as Typhoon Lagoon and him asking, "Did I win?" And I said, "Yeah, buddy, you won." And people were like, "Why did you do that?" And I'm like, you know, I don't know. I just like, it wasn't the time to get into like a big argument about him not winning.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know. I think that's something as a parent, you like know your child and you know, I know that Jackson is sensitive and I know that things hurt his feelings and I know that things affect him in a big way. And I just know that I know when the right time to speak to him about it is. And like at Typhoon Lagoon was not the right time.
Right.
You know? So I think the same thing with the song. Just like let it go and we can talk about it later. That's all.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. I agree with that.
Okay, good. I'm glad you agree.
Well, it's not that I don't, maybe agree is the wrong word, but like, I'm glad that I talked about it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's something too that like, I love that we do, is that we do have these like end of the night talks, even if we're not vlogging it, we do this.
Yeah. And
it's good, I think, as parents to like debrief almost.
Yeah.
Like the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's like a really good thing that we do. Parenting with the trackers.
Yeah. That was fun.
Okay.
Let's do it again. So Jackson, no. Today was good. We got a lot of stuff done.
We really did. We really got a lot of stuff done. And I am happy that we have softer water. I took a shower last night, so I don't want to wash my hair today.
I'm going to take one tonight.
I'm going to take a shower, but I'm not going to wash my hair tonight because it's already started to kind of fade like the darker color. You probably can't really tell in this video, but the darker color has already started to fade. And I don't want it to fade too much, too quick.
Right.
So I will keep you updated on my hair situation, if it feels softer, or if there's any difference. But I'm definitely going to take like a shower. So.
Interested to see how it feels, because I feel like it's going to be a gentle transition into softest water.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because there's still like hardness in our pipes, and there's still,
yeah,
you know, hardness in the faucets and stuff like that.
I think like in a couple of days, for sure by like next week.
Yeah.
We'll have the like full soft water.
Yeah.
We'll be fully soft.
Fully soft. I'm so scared.
Why?
Because I know that it feels slimy to me.
You'll get used to it.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
I'm sure I will get used to it, but like,
yeah,
I'm nervous.
Don't be.
Okay.
I think it'll be a good thing. I hope so. Anyway,
yeah.
But so I did also want to mention too that Rosie has been sick for the past couple of days, and she is coming back in tomorrow. So the theme park videos will start back up, and yeah. Although I say this every time, I do love a good home vlog.
Yeah.
We got some stuff done around the house that was like desperately needed. So I don't know. I don't mind a home vlog.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also, this weekend, big weekend.
Ooh. Oh yeah. So we didn't say it in the video earlier because Jackson, we want it to be a surprise for him, but should we tell them?
Sure.
Okay. So Jackson had so much fun at the Monster Jam, the Monster Truck Show. He like talks about it still. It's something that he really loved. So Tim found that they're going to have a Hot Wheels Monster Truck Show, and it's like a glow. It's inside. It's going to be like glow in the dark or something.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
So we got tickets for that.
It's called the Glow Party.
Very exciting. That's going to be on Saturday. So yeah.
Yeah, we went full Monster Truck Show.
Yeah.
We got the VIP package. We got
Jackson's he's gonna lose his mind. He's gonna be so excited.
Right.
We get to like see the trucks up close. It's gonna be very cool. And I get to come this time. Last time I couldn't come because I had to stay with the baby, but Rosie's gonna work, so I can go. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And some of Jackson's friends from school are gonna go, so that's gonna be very exciting. I can't wait.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
I bought a clear backpack. You guys saw that?
That's what that bag is for.
Yeah. I'm gonna use that all the time now. I'm gonna go to concerts.
Heck yeah. Let's do it.
So today was a fantastic day.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to bed now.
I have to fold like 79 loads of laundry and then I'll go to bed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dang. So we're gonna go fold 79 loads of laundry and then go to bed.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a fantastic day.
It was.
And with that being said, we are off. We'll see you all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.